gonna do a get ready with me today. I just thought it'd be fun because I guess I love watching get ready with me's and what people use and kind of like their makeup routine, etc. I'm gonna film a video after this, like a get to know me, which will be probably the first video that I post. Yeah, so I have my tea with me. If you guys didn't know that about me, I love green tea. I love drinking it in a big mug. That's like my favorite thing to do morning and night. I guess I kind of started getting to it because I think that like green tea kind of speeds up your metabolism and helps with like weight loss and stuff like that. So yeah. So I did prep my skin with skincare beforehand. So I used the Hydrate B5 by Medic 8. This is my favorite hyaluronic acid serum. I really like this one because it's like a multi-weight hyaluronic acid, so it has 3 different molecular sizes that penetrate deeper into your skin and really deeply hydrate and plump the skin. And then on top of that, I used the Environ, it's the vitamin A cream, so it's like a retinol cream basically. And I used the Hydrate B5 Intense, so I have been trialing this one because I was gifted this by Medic 8. Don't know if it'll focus. There you go. So this is the Intense one, which is a bit more hydrating, has more ingredients in it to kind of just like help really deeply hydrate the skin, and also just, yeah, just strengthen the skin barrier and stuff like that. So I really like this one, but I feel like sometimes a bit too hydrating for the daytime. So I do use this at night, but during the day I'll put it on my neck. So I did put this on my neck, and I was told to use this skincare regime because I am going to the Skin Nurse clinic in Perth, and they basically are doing needling treatments on me. So I'm doing like 4 needling treatments, and this is what they told me to use throughout the 6 months that I'm doing the needling treatments to just prep my skin as well as look after my skin after I've had the needling done. And I also want to mention, I really love this Talika like brow kind of growing serum. This is probably my favorite one that I've been using. I haven't stopped using it and I keep repurchasing it. I really like it. So it's called the Eyebrow Liposeals Expert Natural Eyebrow Conditioning and Pigmentation Gel. Not sure why it's pigmentation gel, but I feel like, yeah, it doesn't, haven't really noticed it had pigment, but just it grows my eyebrows. So I kind of just like brush it through my brows like that, kind of like backcomb my brows with the little doe foot applicator on the end. And then I kind of go through with all the product on the spoolie and just brush through my brows. Sometimes I'll backcomb them again just to make sure the product's really getting in there. Yeah, so I've done both brows. I really like to like wear this under my makeup, so it's like while I'm wearing my makeup, my skincare is still working underneath, and yeah, it also just preps my skin for foundation and just makes it really hydrated for foundation. My skin's actually been really weird lately. It's like, I'm not sure what product I've used that kind of has made it get little bumps on the surface. So sometimes I do get this with certain skincare. I feel like I'm sensitive to some things, especially when my skin is using too hydrated of a product. It creates little bumps on the surface. You can't really see it, but like I definitely feel it when I'm washing my face, applying my cream and stuff. It's not as smooth as it normally is, unfortunately, but I'm sure it'll get better. So I'm gonna put a primer on, and I think the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. So I really love this one because it literally is like Photoshop in a bottle. Like it makes your skin so flawless and gorgeous, and it just makes it look radiant. So whatever foundation or product you put onto it, it just looks so radiant. Really nice if you're like a matte kind of foundation gal and you feel like you look too matte, but you don't want to look shiny, I guess. This is amazing because it just adds luminosity to the skin and doesn't look really oily. Just looks like gorgeous, healthy skin. So I have 2 shades in this, 2 and 3. I like to mix them lately, kind of put the lighter one in the center and the dark one on the outside. But obviously I got 2 because one's my light shade, which I'm kind of like my light shade at the moment, and then the other one's my tan shade. But these are quite versatile. I feel like you can use these. Yeah, you can use these pretty much. They kind of correct to any skin tone. Depends how highlighted you want to be. But yeah. I'm not sure what foundation I'm going to use today. I always find it really hard picking the foundation I'm going to use because I have so many foundations and they're all great. And they all give lovely coverage. Just find it hard picking which one I want to use every day. You can see how glowy my skin looks now. Literally looks like I'm like Tin Man. Okay, so I'm going to use 3. So this one is kind of like my skin color at the moment, I guess. But it's just like less highlighted. So I can put it pretty much like all over. Normally I just kind of put it on the high points of my cheeks, but lately I've been loving putting it everywhere. If you can see, literally my skin looks like it's reflecting so much light. So pretty. I'm not sure. Either the Dior Air Flash, I love this one, or the Touche Éclat by YSL. These are my favorites at the moment. I got these at Dubai Mall when I should have just waited for that Dubai airport, to be honest, but couldn't wait. I'm in BD50 in the YSL foundation, by the way, and 400 in the Air Flash. Like, I mean, I look quite pale on the camera right now, but I have some colour at the moment. I need to start going to the beach and yeah, tanning before winter comes in Perth, because yeah, then I won't be able to get any sun. I think I'm probably gonna use the Air Flash because this one is kind of like a really glowy highlighted foundation, and then with this that I put as a base, I think it's gonna be a bit too much for me today. So with that one, I won't put as much of the Hollywood filter, the Flawless filter, because it's really glowy. So with this foundation, some people apply it very differently. Some people will like spray it onto the face, but I don't like to do that. I feel like it will waste product, because it is like, if you guys can hear, it is like a spray deodorizer kind of can, which is really weird because I feel like it just kind of, it's kind of a waste of foundation, because some does evaporate into the air. but I can't not like have this foundation. It's so beautiful. If you can just see already, just makes your skin so like you're wearing nothing, but it looks flawless. That's what it makes your skin look like. Yeah, I love this foundation. So guys, this is actually like the first video that I'm filming for my YouTube channel, but it's not going to be the first one that I'm posting. I'm going to post the get to know me kind of tag video, so I'm going to be answering probably like 20 questions about me, so you guys can get to know me and yeah, why I'm starting this channel, stuff like that. A bit more about me. If you guys have been following me on Instagram, you know that I love beauty, skincare especially. My love for beauty and makeup obviously came about first, probably when I was like 17. I never actually wore a lot of makeup when I was in high school. I think I started wearing makeup when I was like 17 probably, like seriously wearing makeup. Maybe when I was like 16 I started wearing like mineral foundation and stuff to school, but I never really wore like, you know, blush, bronzer, stuff like that. I guess, I don't know, I kind of was a late bloomer. Yeah. So I started watching like a lot of YouTube channels and beauty gurus. That's sort of where my love for YouTube kind of started. I still watch like Bethany Moda, I think that's her name. I don't watch her anymore that much, but like she was like one of my favorite ones when I was younger. Zoella, everyone knows Zoella. Who else? Just like the usual ones that are very popular back in the day. So I'm just going in with like a little bit of foundation and just like correcting the center where I want the most coverage. So you kind of always like, when you apply foundation, you should always start from the center and work your way outwards. I kind of like start here and then work my way outwards and then go in, because I do want the most coverage like here on the cheeks and then like on my forehead. So this channel has literally been long awaited. I have been wanting to start a YouTube channel for years, basically before I even went to uni. I wanted to start it, and I remember my dad actually, he was like to me before, well, when I was applying for universities and I got my first offer and stuff, he was like, oh, like, are you sure you want to do university? Like, I know you're really passionate and stuff in beauty. Why don't you do like a YouTube channel, or like, yeah, basically asked and gave me that option if I wanted to do YouTube and kind of like do beauty. But I knew that it was kind of like a hard industry to get into. It takes time, consistency, and yeah. And I didn't want to just do it because I wanted to, like, you know, get an income and stuff. Like, I wanted to do it because I wanted to, and like for fun, because it's not like I look at beauty and like stuff I love like a job. Like I wanted to do it when I was ready and kind of just like be myself and kind of like just talk about the things I love. And I think it took me a while to kind of just like, I don't know, I guess I get comfortable in myself for me to just like go out there and just like share things that I know and like love. Yeah, I guess. And it's only like been the past like year or so that I've really like, yeah, I guess gotten out there, done more Instagram stories and like really like talked on camera and put myself out there, because it is really hard. It's so hard to like start off doing that. And I used to always think before I did it like, oh my god, what are people gonna think of me? Like they're gonna look at everything and like judge things. And like obviously watching YouTube and like my favorite YouTubers for years, the hate and stuff they get and like insecurity that they have over things people like, they're pointing out things about their relationships or like how they look, how they talk, stuff like that. It's really kind of scary, especially for a girl still growing up. But I'm still a young woman, you know. I have my insecurities, and yeah, I basically just, I feel like now I'm ready to kind of just like go out there. And to be honest, I don't really care as much anymore. I think the more you do it, the more you kind of get more comfortable. And like I've found as well over the years, like I've just cared less about what people think of me and just want to be me and not worry about like, oh, like, yeah, people gonna point out this that I don't like about myself, this, and yeah, I don't know, I don't really care anymore. I just want to do things that I love and care about my happiness, and what people think of me really has no effect over me. It's what I think of myself, essentially. What I go to bed thinking of myself is what really, really matters. Oh, by the way, I used, after I blended out my foundation and stuff, I used the Ginger Soft Matte Concealer from NARS. This is so beautiful, this one. Ginger. And I just spot concealed on the bits that I wanted more coverage, and that one's really nice because it's like a matte creamy concealer. So it's super buttery and blends in really nicely. So I've just put the Shape Tape Tarte Concealer all over, well, not all over, but like under my eyes where the light would naturally hit. And it is it's just a little bit darker than my skin tone. I mean, sorry, lighter, I mean, because you want to kind of highlight these areas. You don't want it, to be honest, I don't really like that really highlighted makeup kind of look. Kind of like the Kim Kardashian, like really highlighted under eyes. I kind of just like to keep it more natural, but like just subtly highlighted. And I love to use a beauty blender because it just blends it in so flawlessly. Excited to start my YouTube now because I feel like I have so many videos that I'd love to do. I really want to do like a lot of like skincare and beauty videos. Follow me around, get ready with me, stuff like that. Especially with the skincare ones, I really want to do like kind of like, so if you guys don't know, I probably would have mentioned this in my, well, I will mention in my get to know me, that I work at Mecca, like a Mecca, basically Mecca Maxima, Mecca Cosmetica. Everyone kind of knows of Mecca in Australia, and it is kind of like a beauty retailer that we sell all the brands that other retailers don't sell in Australia. So we obviously have like a lot of skincare and makeup brands, as well as fragrance and body. Yeah, we sell really amazing brands that other retailers don't offer to the Australian market. Yeah, I want to do like a video basically of each skincare brand, my favorite ones, and my favorite products from each brand. Yeah, so I'd really want to do that, and basically talk about the products, each product, so everyone kind of knows what they do, stuff like that, and what skin type I recommend them for, etc. I've only started getting into, actually I've always been into skincare, but I guess my first like expensive purchase of skincare, like high-end active ingredient kind of skincare, was Sunday Riley at Mecca, and I probably bought my first like 2 products from Sunday Riley. I think it would have been like 3 or 2 years ago, and it was the Luna, the retinol oil, and the Good Genes lactic acid serum treatment. Loved how it made my skin, because I never was really into like that kind of active ingredient skincare before. I couldn't really afford it, and after obviously years of not using that, and I used active ingredients, like great ingredients on my skin, it transformed my skin so much that I loved how my skin looked, especially with the Good Genes. Like I remember like the first 2 days that I used that serum, I went out, I was at David Jones shopping, and literally every girl at the beauty counter would be like, oh my god, your skin looks amazing, what are you wearing? And I'm like, I'm literally wearing Good Genes like serum, I'm not even wearing any foundation or anything. And they were like, oh my god, your skin looks amazing and it's so glowy. And it's so true, that serum is amazing for people that are starting out with skincare. It's lactic acid is the most gentle form of chemical exfoliation. So if you guys don't know, just a little science skincare kind of lesson. So there's 3 different types of exfoliation. So there's physical, which everyone knows. Guys, I'm literally so sad. So I was recording on my Canon G7X and it just stopped recording because it ran out of battery. Oh no, I'm so annoyed. So now I know I need to have like 2 or 3 backups if I want to film like a lot of videos throughout the day, and it's gonna take like 2 hours to charge. I'm so sad. So I've just finished blending my concealer in with my beauty blender. Oh, and I was also, okay, so what I was talking about before, okay, this is distracting because I'm getting notifications on my phone, and then, yeah, okay. Actually, I think I might turn you guys this way. Is that, no, that's not good. Okay, one sec. I don't know if that's any better, if that's too high for you guys. Basically, using the NARS Tinted Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base in medium. This is my favorite eyeshadow primer. I don't know, how am I supposed to do this? I don't know what to do. Okay, well, the NARS Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Primer in medium. So, yes, that was on my eyes to prep before my eyeshadow. So, this is basically my base.
And now I'm gonna set. I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty in Banana Pro Filter Powder. And I love this because it's so flawless. I do really love as well, guys. Oh, here it is. The Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. This is so beautiful and buttery and fine. It just blends in like a dream as well. But I feel like I'm just going to use the Fenty one today. Is that better, guys? I think I'm going to keep it here. Just because, yeah, I don't really have anything else high enough to put you guys on. So this is good because you can see everything. So kind of just use it in the areas that I basically don't want to transfer and get oily. When I do my makeup does last all day. I'm gonna use some of the Hourglass one. To be honest, the Hourglass one glides on smoother, like it doesn't grab to the foundation, if you know what I mean. It actually glides on much smoother. Even though I love Rihanna, but I do prefer the Hourglass one a little bit better. And it gives that natural like sheen to the skin as well. Like it has this really gorgeous reflect to it, but it still mattifies, if you know what I mean. It's really hard to explain, but if you swatch it on your hand, you'll know what I mean. I'm also going to use the Translucent Loose Setting Powder Glow by Laura Mercier. So this one, you can use it all over if you're like a glow addict, but I kind of just put it where the light will naturally hit. It's like a beautiful glowy kind of like a gold kind of. No guys, I forgot a step. Oh well, that's really sad because I have not forgotten this step in so long. So normally before I set everything, I will go in with the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel, sorry. This I've had for 5 years, which is really bad because, oh. If you guys didn't know, actually, when you open a product, it says like that basically like a little, it's like a little, kind of like this. It looks like this, and oh, sugar. It kind of has like a little, that, I don't know how to explain it, but this is 18 months. But honestly, I've had this for like 4 or 5 years. This was like my first like designer kind of purchase in makeup, and I can't live without it. It's absolutely amazing. It gives like the most natural, like natural sun-kissed, I don't know if you can tell, compared to, it just gives you the most beautiful sun-kissed kind of bronze. It's so subtle. It's like a cream as well, like a moussey cream, and it blends like a dream. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's so pretty. It's my favorite like cream bronzer. No other cream bronzer that I've used like compares to this. And this whole tub, I don't know how I could use this in 18 months. Like, I've had it for like almost 5 years, which is really bad, but it's lasted me so long because I still have loads and the product still blends amazing. But to be honest, I am long overdue to get a new one. I should get a new one at the airport. Because I feel like there's still so much in here though. I'm never gonna, yeah, go through this. I'm gonna put a little bit here too. Guys, makeup's like, it's just fun. Like, there's no wrong or right with makeup. I mean, there's like a social standard of, you know, how to do makeup. You know, foundation, concealer, blush, bronzer, etc. But you literally can do makeup however you want, because there really is no wrong or right way. Makeup is supposed to be artistic and fun. And because I'm on camera, I am putting a lot more than I usually do, which, because I'm talking, I guess, because I keep applying it. I'm a bit worried about it being cakey, but oh, I have like hairs from my brush. So I love this product, the Too Faced Primed and Poreless Skin Smoothing Pressed Powder. So this one, it basically just like mattifies even more. This is for like those areas that I get oily, which is here, and it just, if you can see, it takes away that shine here, here, here. And I always have like a little towel next to me, so I wipe all my fingers, like my dirty fingers on it, because I'm not that type of person to like keep foundation and stuff on my hands and then go touch everything after. That kind of like freaks me out, so I don't like, I always make sure I wash my hands and stuff. I don't have any foundation after, which is I don't know, I've always been like that, so yeah. Now I'm going to use the Hourglass bronzer in Luminous Bronze Light. So this is the ambient lighting bronzers. Oh my goodness, obsessed. This is the most beautiful. So this is the same brand as the Veil Translucent that I was talking about. I love Hourglass because their products are such good quality. So beautiful, fine, and like blend. There's no like way that you'll be able to see where it starts and finishes. It just looks like flawless on the skin. Yeah, I love that brand. It is kind of like a more it's like a more luxury kind of makeup brand, I guess. It's a bit more on the higher scale, but yeah, we do sell them at Mecca and I love their products. Yeah, we have an Hourglass training with an international trainer soon as well, which I'm so excited for. I love when Mecca does trainings because they teach you things that you don't know about the brand, and it's like, it's so interesting because yeah, like you can share all this info that you learn with your customers, and yeah, just great. So we just did a NARS training, Laura Mercier, because we did just launch Laura Mercier. They got pulled out of David Jones and Maya in Australia, and then they gave it to us. To be honest, Mecca probably is like the best company I've ever worked for, and their customer service training and like skills that they teach us, yeah, their customer service is impeccable, which is, they teach us that because, yeah, that's why customers keep coming back, because it's not just like, oh, you go in there and you're like, hey, I want a foundation, okay, here you go, come at you, bye, and then you buy it. Like, we are supposed to create this experience for them, and yeah, just create this experience and make the customer feel so confident with what they're buying, and confident in themselves as well. And we get taught all this product knowledge, so it's not just like we don't know what we're talking about and we're just like recommending anything. We know what we're recommending, and we have specialists in the store too, so they specialize in obviously fragrance, makeup, or skin, and they yeah, so our customers can speak to them when they are wanting a recommendation for a product. Oh. So I'm using the Hourglass Arch Brow Sculpting Pencil. I haven't got my brows done in ages, I should go. But I feel like, yeah, they're just a bit bushier lately, like a bit straggling. I do need to clean them up a bit, but I'm loving the bigger brows because I naturally have quite big eyebrows, but because years and years of going to the different ladies, plucking, etc., it just made my brows like so thin and straggly. I'm actually training to be, I'm going to be training anyway, to be a colour specialist in store. I'm very nervous because I did express my interest in skin because I love skin, so I wanted to like go towards like skin specialist route, but my manager was just like, love to put you forward for artistry. So I mean, I don't mind, I'd love to do both, that would be amazing. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing in April. I'm going to be training for that. I'm very excited but nervous at the same time because I love makeup, but it's very different doing it on customers and you only have like an hour to really do it. I had to do a model's makeup so they could see how far along I was. This was like a week and a bit ago, 2 weeks ago, and one of my friends, she was my model, I asked her to be my model, and basically they gave me a brief. I was supposed to do bold red lip, flawless skin, defined eyebrows, wing eyeliner, and bronze smoky eye with blush, highlight, and bronzer, all in 1 hour. Yeah. I was literally sweating out of places that I'd never sweat before. I was very, very nervous, but in the end I was actually very proud of myself because I did end up doing it, and the only thing I really was struggling on was lips, and I thought I'd be a breeze at lips because I'm like so good at just doing my lips without lip liner, just kind of like doing them and they'll look neat. But on someone else it's so much harder, like to do lips. I was like so shocked at how much harder it was, and I just kept like messing up because I'd have red and then I'd go to wipe and then red would go on her face like around. Oh my god, it was so frustrating. And then I was trying to like use concealer to like correct it, which I never do. I normally just like, as everyone knows, with a bold lip you just have to get it right the first time, because it's so much harder to just correct it with concealer after. Oh my god, guys, I was like, That's what took me the longest. Oh, I keep forgetting to telling you guys what I'm using. So this is the Hourglass Dark Brunette Arch Fiber Gel. So this adds like little fibers to the brows and kind of just makes your brows a bit thicker. Now I'm using MAC's Warm Soul Mineral Blush. So this is the most beautiful, nope, it's not gonna work. So it is like a neutral blush that goes with any look. So whatever eyeshadow I'm gonna put on today. I'm so weird actually with my like order that I do my makeup, because I kind of like do all my face first and then I do my eyeshadow, which some people would find very weird, because like, yeah, but I don't know, I just do it that way. So you can see just a gorgeous bronze, like it's kind of not bronze, but like I don't know how to describe it. It's like a nude kind of blush, just goes with everything. I'm gonna highlight as well. You know what, I'm gonna go all out. I mean, I always highlight, but I mean like I'm gonna do it now rather than later. So this is my holy grail at the moment. So this is the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt oh my goodness, Kilowatt Highlighter Duo, Girl Next Door and Chic Freak. Oh my god, literally is the most amazing champagne highlight ever, and her packaging is to die for. It has like this really pretty iridescent like pink reflex to it, but I love like, oh my gosh guys, I haven't even showed you the brushes I'm using. Oh man, I know, right? Like my cheek looks wet AF. The Morphe M510. I love this for highlighter because it's so big and just fits right on the cheekbone. So actually I'm gonna use a bit of the Kim KW Brighten #1. So this is like a brightening kind of powder. I'm gonna do a red lip, and then I'm gonna do like a subtle like contoured bronze, not really bronze eye, I guess, subtle. I normally use bronzer for this as well, so I'll just use my Hourglass bronzer and I'll put my brush into the brown bit, because obviously the wider bits is like the finishing powder, like the ambient lighting powders. You kind of swirl them together, but I'll just use the bronze bit, and I kind of just like put it not in the crease, above the crease, so it kind of like lifts my eye. And I learned this from Jamie Genevieve on YouTube. She has an Instagram too. I love her videos. She is absolutely gorgeous. Her skin is flawless. I love her videos and her accent. I love Scottish and like Irish accents. This is the Morphe M428, and I love this one because it's a duo fiber, so it just picks up the product very lightly, and when you blend it out it just looks flawless. You guys can see it just kind of like doesn't really add much eyeshadow, just like contours my eyes. And then I'll take my Expert Concealer Brush by Real Techniques. I have never really used this for concealer. Apparently it's amazing for concealer, but I love this for under my eyes. I love it to blend. I feel like it just it's like the perfect size, like size of where I want my eyeshadow to go, because I don't want it too far down and I don't want it too little as well. Like I didn't really need to blend much at all. That's it. And I might just go back in on the top. Yeah. How's that looking? And with that, the lighter powder, I'm just gonna I'm actually going out tonight. One of my friends is having her 30th, so one of my girlfriends from work. She's like the fragrance queen in the store. Actually, pretty much she knows everything. Like I'll ask her anything and she'll know the answer. Should I? Yeah, that one would be quite nice actually, because I'm planning on wearing like an all black outfit tonight. I have like a reddish, this is more brown. So guys, that's what it looks like. I really do like this colour. My lips are a little bit uneven. Yeah, I think so. One sec. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. Oh well. Okay, that'll do, whatever. So, this is Vixen. I really like this colour. It's a lot darker than I expected, but I do love that like brown chocolate lip, because I feel like it really reminds me of Rihanna. It's so pretty. And I always, when I put lipstick on, I will like, oh my god, I don't know how I did that. Okay, one sec. So, after that disaster has been cleaned up, you know what guys, I'm going to contour. I'm going to use my limited edition Smashbox. It's like the 2018 holiday collection contour kit. So the holidays / contour and spotlight palette, that's what it's called. I'm pretty sure it was limited edition. Yeah, it was for the Christmas period. So I kind of just pinch it. So this is the Sephora Pro Contour Brush Contour 74. I got this so long ago when I was living back home. So I'm pretty sure Sephora would still do it. But I love this brush for applying powder, like in certain areas, contour, blending things out. You know what? I'm gonna contour lightly my nose. I don't really contour my nose, to be honest, because everyone else does it. Sometimes I do lightly, very lightly, just go down. I'm gonna add a little bit of pink, even though that warm Soul is giving a bit of a hint of pink. I'm gonna add a little bit more. So this is Sweet Enough Mineral Blush by MAC. Something. So I actually really like the Charlotte Tilbury ones as well. Oh my god, to die for. Their blushes are amazing. This Pillow Talk, I pretty much have every single one. I'm a bit addicted. I'm gonna set my face now. All Nighter, Urban Decay, cult favorite. Morphe one too. So this is the Continuous Setting Mist by Morphe. It is so fine, dewy skin, but I don't like it in like this area, the T-zone, around my nose, forehead and chin. I only like it dewy on the outskirts. Oh yeah, so a similar kind of product to the Too Faced one, but it has like color correcting in it, and It's basically like a finishing powder, like blurring finishing powder, the Grwm Meteorites Compact. So I have this in beads as well, but then because I was so obsessed with the beads, I got the compact because it's just so much easier to travel with. I have two here, Claire. I don't know if you guys can see, it just like blurs everything and just makes everything look very flawless and gorgeous. So I really love that one as well. That's what the packaging looks like. The Grwm Meteorites. This is it, guys. So I'll put my hair down and show you guys after. Let me get ready, one sec. So guys, this is the finished look. I hope you liked getting ready with me. Please like this video if you do like me doing these types of videos, and subscribe if you want to see more of me, of course. I will be doing videos. I want to post like twice a week, so yeah, I'll be doing 2 videos a week. So yeah, this is my makeup. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in my next video.